Hi everyone, I'm Beth in Texas, also known as Be Thin Texas. This week I weighed in at 196.6 pounds, which is just a little bit more than last week. I did weigh myself in between and I had gained almost 5 pounds because I had, let's see, last Saturday I had, no, it was last Thursday, not this past. Wait, tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I had a Christmas party. Saturday I had a Christmas party. And Tuesday night last week I had a Christmas party. And I did real good at the Tuesday night last week party, where I had just a small plate with a little sampling of everything on it and a very small sliver cake. I talked about that on last week's video. And then the other two parties, I did okay with the one that was at the ceramic place, because the room with the food in was in a different room than where the ceramics is. So you had to go in there and eat separately. And then the family Christmas party was Saturday. And that's where I messed up. Because we were visiting, we were standing around the food talking. If I would have moved in the room away from the food, I wouldn't have been near the family members to talk. So yeah, I had gained some weight and I didn't have to nibble, but I did. So I started right away, starting Sunday, I started drinking more water and watching what I eat again. And in a few days, I got back down to the 196.6 pounds. So, I mean, just the day before yesterday, I weighed myself, and it was just under 200, 199 point something. So I lost the weight again. I think I had too much salt because all my joints were achy, and I just felt puffy, and I think that was part of the problem. I had too much salt. I didn't drink enough water. I drank a lot of soft drinks that were not decaffeinated. They were sugar-free, but I didn't have the water I should have. So I think that was where my downfall was. And now I'm going to do a shout out. Virtual Paul 123. This guy has a great channel on YouTube. He does a vlog and he talks about his weight loss, but he also has some videos from the Christmas program at his church and just different personal vlog videos. But he also talks about weight loss. In his last weight loss video, he talked about things that make people hate dieters. I don't know how, he didn't word it that way, but that's how I remember it. It's the dieting martyr, where you have a plate with a piece of lettuce and a carrot on it, and you're sitting there, woe is me, I wish I could eat your food, and woe is me, and trying to drawing attention to yourself because you're dieting. You're a dieting martyr. And then there's the people who are really rude about dieting. You had through this party and you didn't put any food out that I can eat. He didn't say it that way. This is from me. And you don't want to be that person either. So, you know, if you just are quiet about the whole thing and you can be nice. I mean, I mentioned it last week in my video too about when you go to a party and there's a potluck, people want you to try their food. So I don't think 1 teaspoon of somebody's dessert is going to make you gain 20 pounds. Now, if you're allergic to something, sure, you just say, oh, well, thank you very much, but, you know, I'm allergic to that or whatever. If they ask you. If they don't ask you, then you don't need to say anything, you know? So I agree with Virtual Paul on the dieting manners during a party. You don't want to be the martyr. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. You don't want to be rude and get mad at people for not serving the food that you can eat. I mean, I just agree with that. And check out his channel. I will put a link to it below the video. So thank you, Paul, for subscribing to my channel. I subscribe to yours. And I will see everyone next week. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Winter Solstice. And then after Christmas is Kwanzaa. So happy Kwanzaa and all that. And if I miss somebody's holiday, happy whatever. So, yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.